Welcome to today's breakfast, and today I want to share with us another way to consume your millet, fermented millet pap. It's a good food, a good breakfast, especially during seasons like this. It's not only economical, it's rich in the big group of vitamins. It's great for your heart, for those managing stomach ulcers. And in this very breakfast, I want to share with us other ways apart from adding your cinnamon, your black seeds, and other anti-inflammatory spices. And so here you have the fermented millet already prepared. You know how to make pap, so it's not something I should be teaching you. Boil hot water, stir the cold pap in cold water, and then you add the hot water and stir. Very easy and simple. And so, but in today's millet pap for my breakfast, I've added some seeds. Look at it. About half teaspoon of the papaya seed. You know, the papaya seed is a good source of vitamin E. It has anti-inflammatory properties and it has antibacterial properties. So it goes very well when you add in moderation to add up to more nutrients and reduce the inflammatory effect of the grain millet. Then you can also see that there are some other proteins apart from the papaya seed, dry papaya seed added. It has also been added cinnamon, pinch of cinnamon, the cocoa, the bitter cocoa. That's why I look at it, the chocolatey color, very nice and tastes great. And so you add the cocoa, about teaspoon or less than a teaspoon, depending on the quantity. It's going to have that chocolatey color. And then add your sea salt. Remember, we are now adding sea salt. It wasn't so before, but we must continue to test out new and better ways of being healthy, eating our foods. And so this is the latest way. I've been consuming it lately by adding a little sea salt, and it still comes out fine, and you feel better with more nutrients, micronutrients. And then by adding also the black seed, and if you like, you can also add the chia seed a little after soaking, or you just add it. But the point is, the cinnamon has ability to lower sugar. And so some of you may not want your blood sugar to be lowered too much, or after consuming the food, you now be feeling like you are hungry in a few hours or in less than 1 hour, maybe because of the too much of the blood sugar lowering food. Some people may be adding things like cloves, but there's no cloves here. There's no ginger here. What I have added while preparing the pap are just the cinnamon, a pinch of the cinnamon, the black seed. You know, cinnamon helps with natural insulin production, helps you to lower sugar. It has other nutrients too. Has other nutrients, iron and even calcium. Other nutrient that also adds to the nutrients in the in the millet pap. And so add it to it, and it helps you to taste great. Remember that the cinnamon is referred to as sweet cinnamon in the Bible. So that's it. Then after preparing it, it's time to have it, but not just like that. Unless I forget, there is also a pinch of avocado powder. You know, avocado powder has chocolatey color, so you wouldn't know, just a pinch. And then after preparing it, it came out this way. Then dates. Soaked date has been put. You can use date powder if you like. And even if you also like, if you have the tiger nut for more calcium, for added calcium. We are looking for food that will increase calcium because we need it as adults, even children. Then you add some few dates, 2 dates or thereabout. Soak your dates. I've already added it and stirred it here, so you wouldn't see it. And then you add your date, add your your tiger nut. And if you have any other seed that you want to add that you think, because you are not limited to this. But now, here are the protein sources I want to pair with it. Yes, I told us in that video that it's not enough to just have it like this. It's not to say that there's anything wrong. If you feel you don't need something heavy or you just want to have something light, remember that it's gluten-free, almost gluten-free. That's why it's healthy for a lot of people who are managing a lot of ailments. And when you start consuming it, you will also be able to notice the difference in your health. I'm talking of the millet, using it as one of your smart carbohydrates. Because the challenge a lot of people are having is, what should we be eating? We have been told oat contains traces of gluten. So we have been told, don't eat corn, don't eat this. Yes, we are to eat all foods in moderation, including oats. But then, this one, you can ferment it at home yourself. Just the way you do, like you do pap, and keep it. But most of the times, especially when the weather is cold like this, if you take it for your breakfast with these nuts, this is cashew nut, this is peanut, and this is egg. Now, if you take it with these foods very well in the morning, you will notice that you won't be hungry until the evening or when you want to have your next food, which most likely will be comprising of green vegetables, all the onions, cayenne peppers, all the other spicy food. This one, it makes a good and complete breakfast with your nuts, cashew nuts, the peanuts for protein. These are good sources of zinc. Remember that nuts are great in zinc and healthy fats, and it pairs very well with your millet pap. So stop wondering what you should be eating for breakfast. There are so many things you can take for yourself. This is one of them. It makes a good, healthy breakfast without spiking your sugar. Even if you want to take, some of you that like all your akara or whatever, bean balls and whatever, it can go with it. But mind you, if you fry anything, it's going to spoil your wellness effort. That is also the thing. Don't fry anything. If you want to take any legume with any other legume with it to add to protein, this, with the addition of all the things that are in it already, it has anti-inflammatory. It's no longer inflammatory as it usually would be when consumed alone without this, the addition of this thing. You see, egg is complete in amino acids. It's important. You can even have 2 eggs if you like. It is also a source of protein, and the complete amino acids is what's going to help it. So some of you are just drinking pap, beans and whatever, pap and bread and whatever. Add egg, 1 or 2 eggs, it's okay. Then add your nuts. It makes a great breakfast for even seniors. That is it. I'll be having it. Honestly, it also tastes great. There are so many foods we can choose from. Go ahead, start including it, and come back to thank me later. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more.